Hello, we're back. We're back. Apologies about that. My power button's on the top of my PC and I put something on top of it and I didn't realize the pressure was there and it just turned off the PC. So we're back now. Hello. Yeah, a little bit of an accident there. I put my water where it shouldn't be and it turned off the PC. But we're back. Here, let's get some music going too. All right, so we're talking about what we're going to play next. Yeah. You spelled stream wrong? That was on purpose. It's a stweam, not a stream, obviously. Well, hello, hello. Let's turn on the music a little bit. What? 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 Gotta wait for people to join again? I know, it really screws up the fan voting aspect of things when there's only like 3 of you, so we gotta wait for more. Follow us fearless leader, let's go. What's part 2 of the stream? Okay. So part 2 of the stream is either going to be Trade Conquest, Fantasy Map Simulator, and I don't know what else to suggest. I'm really not in the mood to play Domination, to be quite frank with you. I feel like the way Domination is currently set up is you just have to get all the research first and then win. Where I feel like before it was just like you could play a little bit more by the seams of your pants, and it made for a more interesting gameplay instead of waiting for 100 years. But I really don't feel like Domination you can play just incrementally and win without getting like nuclear bombed and everything going to hell. I haven't been motivated to play single player Domination at all, to be honest. Like, do you even have a nation left to play, Sonicu? But yeah, single player Domination has just felt a little blah for me. So I want to try out some new games. So Trade Conquest and Fantasy Map Simulator are kind of what I'm thinking. Unless someone else has a good suggestion. I'm open to suggestions, but your suggestions cannot be like Among Us. I finally came to a stream when it started, LOL. Ages of Conflict? I mean, if we're gonna do Ages of Conflict, we might as well do Fantasy Map Simulator. Non-Iraq trade conquest? Yeah, we would go to a different country besides Iraq, 100%. We would not go to Iraq again. I think we could start in a more fun nation than that, but does anyone else have another suggestion, or are we kind of good with those two options? Iraq is peak, dude. Yeah, well, I mean, we've played enough in Iraq. What is Fantasy Map Simulator? It's basically like Ages of Conflict, but with, I think, better controls. Let me show you. Let me see if I can pull up the trailer for Fantasy Map. Because I do want to play it at some point. It just doesn't have to be today. Alright, let's pause the music for a second. Where'd the music go? There we go. Alright. I don't know how loud this is, so I'm going to play it. So it just kind of looks like a more clean Ages of Conflict. Warnament? Now, here's the thing. People didn't like Warnament. The videos did really bad. Plus, if I'm going to be straightforward with you, it wasn't a game I enjoyed playing either. Corgi, you spelled stream wrong? No, that was on purpose. It's a stream, not a stream. Have you played Ages of Empires? Of course I have. That was the first game I ever played. I tried to do something with Age of Empire 3, but nobody has the game. And I know Age of Empires 4 just came out, but yeah. Yeah, it's dead. Yeah. It's a fun game. It's just that it's expensive. It's really expensive, and it is one of those like, do you enjoy? It kind of works off like old StarCraft, like clicks per minute, CPM, and be like, oh, you don't have 60 clicks per minute? Oh, you're probably going to lose then. And it just doesn't quite work out. All right, so I'm going to put a fan vote in. We can do Fantasy Map Simulator. Or we can do a different country and trade conquest. I'm just going to put not Iraq, just so people don't get confused. Because I know a lot of people are like, I don't want to see Iraq again. The first game I played was when I was like 5 or 6 as well. The first game I played, was for you non-millennials. Is when you used to buy a PC, it would come with a folder of like games and applications and stuff like that. And one of the games we had was Age of Empires. It was the only like big game that you got. Like other ones were like Dilbert's Adventure or something stupid. So I played a lot of Age of Empires. Age of Empires 2 was peak gaming, but gaming's really moved away from RTS, real-time strategy. Agar. Here's the thing with Agar. It's a fun game in concept, but it is incredibly susceptible to bots. Like anytime we've tried to play Agar, there must be some kind of computer programming to be like, if a number of players start playing it, then immediately, like so many bots appear advertising stuff, and they like play as like they're just computer generated, so they're like really good at the game, and it's just like, ugh, it sucks. How much is a lot? Like a lot of bots? Oh, like at least 20 bots will appear. Why is this so close? I don't know. The other game I did want to see is apparently Kyomet now has private lobbies. So we could do a private lobby of Kyomet. Hold on. I'm going to add a third option in. Now, only 8 of you could play, but I will do this one as well. What game to play? So we have Trade Conquest, Kyomet with viewers, and Fantasy Map. Oh, crap bag. Okay. Those are our options. I accidentally added one. I don't know how to take it away, so I just put farming simulator. Rigged? What are you talking about? How dare you? How do I add you on Calmet? I'll give you the code. Banned if you don't vote Fantasy Map Simulator. DJ out for blood. Let's get some more fans. I mean, we got 26 people in here. But is it a joke? What, Farming Simulator? I have it installed. It used to be my like, kind of editing game because it's very slow paced. Yeah, I still have it installed. It's just been updated. I mean, what DJ said? Yeah, it's a joke. All right, so let's see how many people have voted. 22 have voted. We'll give it like another minute. Right now, Fantasy Map Simulator is winning. I'm going to be straightforward with you. If it doesn't take a long time to get through a game, we could potentially do another one too. I played Farming Simulator 19, that's it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think a lot changes in the game other than, like, new features. Like, it's still farming, you know? Okay, looks like 26 people have voted. Fantasy Map Simulator has won with 35%. Let's go 12% farmers. Yeah, I know, right? If Tom was here, he would love that. He's an actual farmer. He could tell us how to do stuff right. All right, let's do Fantasy Map Simulator. I don't know how to play this, but I'm kind of hoping it's going to be similar to Ages of Conflict. Okay, I'm an English boy. Fantasy Map Simulator. Hold on. Let's get rid of the music here. I'm really hoping this isn't copywritten music. Open source libraries. I'm gonna go ahead and say that the music is not safe. So, music volume off. We'll play our own music. I don't want to make a video and then have it be copywritten, you know? Because if they don't pay for the music, if they didn't create it and they're just licensing it for the game, if I try and turn around and turn it into a YouTube video, they'll be like, oh, you didn't pay for the license. I'm like, frick, you're right. You got me there. Okay. Stream music and game music overlapping. Yeah, we fixed that problem. Don't worry. Okay. So. Let me start recording. Stream music's better. I like the stream music. It's just like, you know, if it's the same music tracks across all videos, I think that can get a little annoying. All right, brothers. Welcome to Fantasy Map Simulator. This is a game very much in line with Ages of Conflict. It's a simulation map, and I'm very excited to play it. It looks very refined and cool. And so we're just gonna go ahead and get started here. Generate a map. Yeah. We'll delete that current map. Sure, absolutely. Okay. How do I... Oh, so the game just immediately starts. Okay, so we have... Let's hold on, let's delete this. The game just immediately starts. Let's find an interesting one. I'm kind of into this, though. Okay, stats. That's what we want. Power, population, okay. Economy, war, religion, power. All right, so that's pretty easy right there. So, if we take a look at the map, we'll just close this. We can see the tribal alliance of Ketzvisteven is fighting a number of people right now. Looks like they're getting invaded by this island nation of Republic of Esenbar. Hold on, I would love for the names to be more English. Is that a possibility? I would love for the names to be better. Pause the game. Okay. Can I change names? What if I do that? Okay, so we're just kind of playing around to see what's going on. So if I click on this, I can see Kestistan, or whatever, is at war with these nations. That's fun. All right. They have corruption, minor corruption. What does corruption do? Description. Let's see. Corruption mechanism. After state establishment, corruption values gradually increase over time. Corruption accumulation speed is affected by the population, the economy. High corruption triggers potential background reform event. No event text yet. Okay. The population system, I understand, is by the ecosystem. Got it. Economy. Okay, so not a lot of very interesting stuff there. So if I go to World War II. Aha! Okay, that's a lot more fun. That's a lot more fun. Because also I can know how to pronounce names. Let's generate a map. Okay, so we are in the game. We have generated World War II names, so it's a little bit easier to read. Fantasy can be very tough. We've paused the game here. So as you can see that each map is different, but the names are still the same. So we have 4 islands, if you will. This kind of feels like Greece, which is very cool, and which is Kingdom of Greece here. So we can click on a nation there, see its political system, which is a kingdom. Is anyone not a kingdom? Eurotherocracy with the ethnic attribute of agriculture. Maritime, nomadic. That's cool. Theocracy, federation, and then a empire. Okay, so very cool political systems. Fishing and hunting. I don't know how well that's going to work for you, Kingdom of Egypt. Let's all go ahead and close this. Start the game off. And just see what's going on. Now you can see like trading's happening, people are moving, which is a lot of fun. I think this is actually troop movement. Yeah, so they're moving to like defend. The Kingdom of Belgium is defending themselves from the theocracy of Poland. I'll just kind of zoom out. Kingdom of Italy is a big player down here. Now if we look at the stats, the power is Italy, Poland, Albania, Greece, and Turkey. Looks like the Kingdom of Greece has declared war on the Empire of Romania. Yeah, they are at war right now. Let's see how well they're doing with their troop management. So it looks like Empire of Romania is actually making a strong push over here into Zoling. Now, so far, no one else. Yeah, they've taken Zoling, and they're pushing. So it looks like as strong as the Kingdom of Greece is, they're not sending a lot of troops down here to defend. They got to play defense against the Kingdom of Albania and the theocracy of Japan. So Romania might become really strong here. And looks like Turkey is friends. Turkey, are you friends with Greece? So you're coming over here to help fight Romania, but Albania's also gotten involved, opening up another front on Greece. Greece and Turkey are getting a good push into Romania. But with Albania joining, that's going to be very interesting. Now, how's the rest of the world looking? You are at war, Poland, with Iran and Syria. You're invading Syria right now, taking a little bit of land up there. How's Argentina doing? They're not at war with anybody. And Kingdom of Italy is at war with Japan. And Japan's actually invading Kingdom of Italy. Oh, and Yugoslavia is also joined in. Along with, who is this? Liberia. So Kingdom of Italy is getting eaten up right now. Greece and Turkey have almost defeated Romania. Ooh, yeah, so they are done there. So now Turkey's declared war on Albania, and Albania stands alone. A lot of troops coming over from the war with Bulgaria now to fight into Albania. Albania's taken some territory in the north, but they're going to get quickly overwhelmed down here in the south as all these troops move in here. Poland seems to be kind of stalemated up to the north. And Argentina is now fighting Belgium and Luxembourg. Looks like a losing battle for you. How's the Italy war going? Going pretty well for Italy. They are rather strong, which is a big coup for Greece and Turkey, as all their friends or all their neighbors are fighting other people, which gives them a lot of time to be able to focus on Albania. But Albania keeps taking more territory. It doesn't mind this 2v1 over here. It's doing a great job of fighting Greece. I don't know how much longer this is going to last, because you can see a lot of troops are coming in to fight for Greece. Not as many for Albania. They are... And this is an empire versus a kingdom, and you're a theocracy. Interesting. Oh, and Libya's been defeated. Kingdom of Italy bringing back its troops instead of pushing through Yugoslavia, but Yugoslavia is not a big player in this. Taking a look up north, how are we doing over here? Not a lot of things have happened. Poland is still pushing down. They are just at war with Syria, so it looks like Iran's backed out of this war. They're not fighting anybody at this point. They are fighting somebody. They are fighting... Who are you fighting, brother? They're fighting Syria. Okay. So Iran flips sides, is now fighting Syria. Is Poland still in this war? No, Poland is not in this war. So Poland's peaced out with everybody. Oh, Italy's invading Turkey. Oh, that's going to leave Greece alone with Albania. They've made some pushbacks up north. But with Italy pushing down here in the south, that leaves Turkey very exposed. A lot of their troops were over here helping fight Albania. Now, theocracy of Japan and Yugoslavia are still at war with Italy. Italy's at war with basically everyone right now. And is that theocracy of Poland declaring war? Yes, it is. So they are also joining in the war against Turkey. Now, they're not allied to Italy. Italy doesn't seem like they need a lot of allies, except for they have been land invaded by Japan. Japan's established a beachhead, and so has Yugoslavia. So I don't know how much longer Italy's going to be on this board. They're making a lot of enemies right now, but they're making great pushes into Turkey. Turkey's just kind of all over the place. They barely have any troops to defend anywhere because they're getting invaded from many sides. Argentina, what are you doing? You're still fighting Luxembourg and Belgium. Looks like that's a losing war for you. Iran and Syria are both fighting each other, and they're fighting the theocracy of Poland, which is making a strong push into Iran. So Poland's getting a little bit ambitious here. Italy now starting to get pushed back here. It's going to be interesting. How's our Albanian Greece war doing? They're just kind of trading territories at this point. This looks like a little bit of a stalemate here. Greece not being able to do much in fighting Italy because they are still in their war with Albania. And are you fighting? No, you're not fighting. I thought you were fighting Argentina. Poland taking a little bit of territory down here in Turkey, but it looks like most of their focus is on Iran. But it doesn't look like they have a ton of troops to defend with. Yeah, and in fact, they are getting pushed back. A lot of their troops are kind of focused down here in the south. So we'll have to kind of see what happens over here. Albania for the win. I mean, they have a good presence. They're making a strong push into Greece. Greece is on the back heel right now. I don't know how many troops they can really dedicate to helping fight Italy. But Japan is making very strong gains against Italy. They've really established a foothold. Now, Yugoslavia has kind of been knocked out of this fight. They don't really have a beachhead with Italy anymore. Mexico, I didn't even see you down here, little friend. Who are you fighting? Nobody? Okay. You're not really doing anything, but Turkey's getting eaten alive up north. Yeah, Turkey's looks like they're putting a lot of focus in fighting Poland. And Italy's using a lot of troops to push over here in the west. There's barely anything to defend it. And looks like another territory is going to be lost. Yep, in fact it is. They're making a strong push in the middle, but they're losing on both flanks. We'll see how far they push though, because there's really nothing to defend Italy in this kind of peninsula down here. Looks like they are withdrawing to kind of reinforce the flanks over here, as they're just getting absolutely blitzkrieged on the south. Now, how is this looking? Iran is making a great push into Syria. They're still fighting down Poland. Poland's gotten back in this fight, but Poland's not dedicating a lot of forces over here. And Iran has a lot of troops here. Now, what are you doing, little Egypt? Nothing. You're just kind of hanging out. I respect it. I get it. Is this pre-recorded? How dare you? How dare you think that I would have the energy to pre-record a stream? Yeah, still stalemated up here. Italy, strong push over here. Losing on these two flanks. Doing pretty well, though. I'll have to kind of see how they're looking. They're at war. They're still at war with everybody. Turkey's tried to land there. That seemed foolish. Turkey kind of running out of troops, though. Italy really kind of dedicating most of their forces to pushing down Turkey, which would get at least one enemy off the board for them. They've lost a little bit of momentum here in the west. They're gaining a little bit of steam over here in the east and then the central, especially the center. Looks like they're going to take another territory right here. They only have like one troop to contend with. Yep, and in fact, that falls. They actually got captured. Oh, that's cool. They become part of their team. I didn't know that was in the game. Sir, what is the music you're using in the background? That is from the YouTube library. That track is called Dispersion Relation by Kevin MacLeod. Dude, I cannot believe how strong Italy is right now. They're just tanking attacks from Japan. I mean, don't get it wrong, they're losing land, but they've almost eliminated Turkey. Turkey only has 4 provinces left. They've pieced out with Poland, but that does not mean that Italy's going to stop. It does free up a little bit more troops to help out fight on the front. Now, have you declared war? No, you are good. You have relaxed. It is just this last province for Turkey, and it does not look like they built a lot of troops there. It could be a hard push for Italy. And they still got to contend with Japan over here in the east. What are you guys doing? You guys, like, are so boring. You do nothing. You do nothing. That's like the first piece of territory taken in like 10 minutes. Looks like Turkey might be able to take a little bit of territory back. Yep, they're up to 2 provinces. What are state actions? Oh, that's fun. We could enable like rebellions and truces and attacks and alliances. That's cool. I like that. Oh, Turkey's coming back, my guy. They were down to 1 province, and now there's just not enough steam with Italy. They're having to dedicate a lot of forces to fighting back Japan. Greece is just in a world of hurt. Greece is at war. Are you at war with your good buddy, Kingdom of Italy? Oh no, they were always allied to Turkey. Now, is Greece sending troops over there? Doesn't look like it. Here, let's speed it up a little bit. Uh-oh. Did Poland get in the war against Italy? Yes, they did. Okay, so Italy's making some good pushes against Japan, but in sacrificing their land in Turkey for the most part. They're holding a little bit of it, but Poland's gotten involved in this war. So Poland is now having a nice push through what was Italy's only strength, was this land over here. So I don't know how much Italy's going to be better off or worse from this. Greece and Albania have basically stalemated. Albania is winning slightly, but they are just at quite an impasse here. Up in the north, looks like Syria is making a little bit of a comeback themselves, with Poland getting involved in Iran. Syria is reclaiming a lot of territories, making some very strong pushes, taking away ports and economies and everything like that. Egypt, well, Egypt exists. They kind of got the short end of the stick being landlocked. I'm surprised they haven't joined in on fighting the Federation of Iran, as it seems like now would be the time. There's not a lot of troops there. Did Iran just sign a... Yeah, Iran just signed a peace treaty with Belgium. Now, does Belgium get involved? Or are they still... No, Belgium's peaced out with Argentina. Argentina, are you doing anything fun? You are not. You are peaced out with everybody as well. Luxembourg got defeated by Argentina, which really took out Belgium's one friend. Syria declared war on Poland. I don't know how smart that was, brother. It seemed like you might want to take out one guy before you take out another, but here we go. Me and Misery are both from Belgium. Well, may your mighty, mighty Belgian waffles fight on. Hey, Egypt took land! Look at them, they got a port and everything! Good for you, Egypt! So proud of you, buddy. You're doing great. Now, Iran, on the other hand, I don't know how long they are for this world. The only thing that's even slightly saving them is Syria is also attacking Poland. Poland? Brother? You're in an awkward spot. You're fighting a two-front war, and something about Germany told me that that was a bad idea. Japan peaced out with Italy. Okay, so that is now a two-front war for Italy, or for Kingdom of Italy, that is. So they can actually potentially fight back a little bit, but they're still getting rocked by Poland. Poland's really running with it. Syria has defeated Iran. Oh, Syria's going to be a big boy now. And in fact, they have landed in Poland. They have taken Leszank and Krota. Oh my gosh, dude. Syria's on the war front. Look at them go. I don't know if Poland was expecting themselves to get invaded from the north, but they're losing territory left and right. Belgium, you're involved in this. You're actually friends with Argentina now. Turns out Luxembourg was the problem all along. He was the toxic friend that was telling these two that the other one was talking trash, but actually it was Luxembourg was the problem. These two are actually friends now. Now, also interesting enough, Argentina and Belgium are fighting Turkey. Yeah, Argentina's taking land over there. Turkey, oh brother, you're in for a rough spell here. As Italy and Argentina are fighting, I imagine Belgium's sending some troops over as well. Looks like Belgium's got like 5 guys over here though. Albania's finally getting the upper hand against Greece though. The forgotten island of nothing happening has finally having stuff happen. The border used to be like over here, so a lot has gone to Albania, and they're really starting to collapse right now. These guys are encircled. Oh, they're gone. Oh no, the mighty fighters of Toyo Stew have fallen. Oh my gosh. Albania making some hard pushes there. Belgium, what happened here, bud? You got some land? You guys must have pieced out. Yeah, Syria got throttled. Poland put their forces in there and kicked them off. Oh no, now Syria's fighting both Belgium and Argentina? I don't know about that one, Chief. We'll see how that one goes. But now Poland only has one enemy, and that is Italy. So they're going to make some big pushes down here. I'm surprised Turkey. They're valiant fighters. They have stayed in this game for so long while other nations have fallen. They were down to one province. Imagine the comeback. Uh-oh, looks like Argentina's landed on Syria. That's gonna be bad for Syria, but Belgium's basically gone. Oh my gosh, the force. Finish him off. Come on, Syria. Get somebody else out of this game. One more territory. Go, Syria. Oh my gosh, Syria has defeated Belgium. They didn't have any troops. Oh, look at this. There's like sea battles too. That's cool. So now Syria just goes home. They're still at war with Argentina. And here comes their troops downwards to fight off the Argentina excursion into their newfound territory. And now they're just going to take out Argentina. Argentina doesn't have any troops to defend up north. It's going to be a long boat ride. And Syria is just kind of wedged forward. They're really pushing into Argentina with a lot of troops. Oh, there's islands over here? Not anymore. Syria's islands now. Mexico, bud, how you doing? You're at war with Italy. That's fun for you. Turkey, how you doing? You're at war with Argentina and Italy, but you're surviving. You're thriving. I love it. Argentina, I don't think you're gonna have to worry about much anymore because Syria is making a good push in. Unless someone goes to war with Syria, they're just so strong. Rip Belgium? Yeah. I think you jinxed it when you said you were from Belgium. And the game's like, oh, I heard that. What's up, Zero? What's up, Craft? Dude, I love being able to watch the troop movements. It makes it so much more fun because you can see where they're like focusing, and the arrows also help from a distance. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. As soon as Albania beats out Greece, I think the rest of the world's cooked. Like, the only thing that's kept Japan in this game is Albania and Greece have been fighting a never-ending war. They must have made a very uncouth Yo Mama joke or something because they will just not end. I'm from the theocracy of Poland then? Fair. I think Italy could have really won this game if they just fought one person instead of everybody. But the Italians are just out for blood. Dude, look at how many people Italy's at war with. They're at war with Poland, Turkey, Mexico, Yugoslavia, Japan, and Greece. There are only 3 players they're not at war with. 4. And they're getting cooked. They're getting absolutely cooked now. Japan's gotten some momentum. Poland is just incredibly strong. Look at how many troops are down here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Poland actually lost that. Oh, and all their troops got encircled and they lost a giant amount of troops. That's gonna be really rough for them. Now, Syria has now declared war on Poland, so that's gonna help out Italy a little bit. Argentina, though, on the back foot, but so is Syria to a degree because Poland had a lot of troops up here. They're gonna sacrifice some land down here. There's nobody really defending it because they're pushing so hard into Syria. The Italians, Albanians, Greeks certainly have modern history together in Yugoslavia. Yeah, really focused in on like the Balkans for naming conventions. Dude, Greece is such a valiant fight. They are just putting up such a valiant fight. I don't know what Albania is going to do when they're free, but I don't think it's going to be good for the rest of the world. Turkey's also putting some fighters over here as well. These purple boys are from Turkey. They're kind of pushing back Albania a little bit. Japan quietly getting stronger. What the? Dude, did you guys know Denmark was in the game? Oh, looks like there's some rebellions because the Kingdom of France and Denmark have both spawned. Ooh, that's going to be really interesting. And Lebanon. Empire of Labano. Excuse me, not Lebanon. Labano. So Japan went through some gigantic revolts, spawning 3 countries. France quickly got an alliance with Labano. Yugoslavia, what does green mean? Is that just your country outline? That's just your country outline. Okay, so you're friends with Japan. Argentina's been able to kick off Syria. Is now hard focusing on Turkey, which is good for Albania because now they're just fighting Greece, quickly taking back some of their territory. Italy, not having to being bothered with all this land over here by Japan, is really pushing up into Poland. See, are any three of you at war? No, you're allied. France and Lebanon are allied. Denmark is not. Denmark exists. Who's this? Who's this guy? Norway spawned in Albania. Interesting. Wait, Denmark exists? Yeah, they seceded from the Empire of Japan, just as history foretold. Finland has also spawned and became friends with Norway, and now they're fighting Albania. Uh-oh. Look at Syria, dude. Look at Syria pushing into Argentina. Syria getting so strong. Egypt still existing. They're just having a great time. They're just happy to be here. But Albania's on the back foot. They pieced out with Finland. Norway's still fighting them, though. Who is that? That is Finland. No, they didn't peace out with them. Never mind. I scratched that. These two are going hard into Albania. Kingdom of France has kicked off Japan. Oh no! Argentina! Oh my gosh. Argentina has been defeated by Syria. That's trouble. Syria's getting so strong. Hold on. We take a look at the stats. Syria is the strongest now. Syria is a huge threat, and they're fighting the second strongest person in Poland, which is just really cementing their chance of winning this game. The Saudis are in this? Dude, where's Saudi Arabia? Where did they spawn? They must have just come in the game. Who is this? That's the Tribal Alliance of Saudi. Okay, so that's the Saudi Arabians. They just spawned. Dude, Poland is getting absolutely eaten alive right now. Syria is so strong. And if Poland dedicates a lot of troops over here, then Italy's not done. They're still fighting them too. Turkey might be finally in trouble because Italy can dedicate a number of forces into fighting them as well. A lot of troops coming in from Poland into the Western Front, though. I can't believe Syria's gotten this big and not had a rebellion yet. Rip Saudi Arabia. Oh my god, they did fall. So quickly they were gone. Like, spawning in the heart of Albania is probably not the play. Uh-oh. Speaking of the devil, rebellion. Who just spawned? Germany. The theocracy of Germany is now fighting Syria. They don't have a lot of troops up here. Egypt is doing something! Go, little Egypt! Get some land for yourself! We're only like 300 years into the game, but I'm so proud of you! Look at you taking territory! Excuse me, who is this now? Canada's entered the game. Player 2 has entered the chat. Excuse me, did Mexico take some land? Mexico! You're taking land too. You're fighting Italy. I forgot about that. You just haven't actually been able to make any progress. I cannot believe for how long this game has gone on that Albania has not won. Hungary has spawned and immediately kicked off. They're back to Toyostu. Oh, they're moving in. Sea invasion. Oh my gosh, the back lines of Albania. Did you peace out with them? You did. Oh, you had them on the back foot, brother. You should have kept fighting. Oh my god. Egypt has woken up. Do you see this? Do you see how big they are? The mighty empire of Syria is now but a shadow of themselves. Does that put Italy in first? Syria is still in first place. Italy's right behind them, and Albania is in third. Greece is in fourth. Egypt is in fifth. Poland is a shadow of themselves. They are basically out of this game. They're Turkey size now. Excuse me, is that the Soviets spawning? That is the Soviets. The Soviets have entered the game. They are now fighting Syria as well. Syria just absolutely getting eaten alive from the inside. Who is this? Who's into here? Yugoslavia. Look at you invading Yugoslavia. You're doing stuff too. I'm proud of you. Okay, so looks like Syria's declared peace with Germany. I full lied to you just then. They took some territory and immediately became a rebellion. That's now England. England has now spawned in Germany, is now fighting Germany. Germany, I don't know how long you're going to last, brother. Apparently your theocracy is less good than the theocracy of the English. Korea's entered the chat. Tunisia's entered the chat. Korea has left the chat. Korea's back in the chat. Oh my gosh, so many rebellions. Brazil is coming out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. They're gone. Algeria's gone. It's now Brazil, China, Bulgaria, Finland, and Norway have both been defeated. Man, you look away for 2 seconds and then Albania just explodes. Greece actually won that war, which is very surprising. It's just an all-out war. Who's this? Is this France over here? That's Greece. Greece has now entered the game. Is destroying Italy. Tunisia has rose from the grave. In a new spot. Uh-oh. Looks like the English are on the back foot, though. It's going to be a hard-fought battle between two very small countries. Syria is still doing a good enough job of knocking people back. Have you pieced out? Yeah, you pieced out with all these people. So now it just has to focus on Canada, Korea, who's about to go down again, and Egypt. Kingdom of France has changed colors. They didn't like their color, and now they're destroying Italia. Italy's almost gone. Strongest nation to start off this game, almost eliminated. Turkey is just a survivor. They're not only surviving, they're thriving. They were down to one province. Uh-oh. Canada's finding out that when Syria is able to fight back, that they're not actually that strong. Canada's about to be eliminated. Oh no, Canada, we hardly knew ye! Oh my god, Canada's destroyed. Watch out. Watch out, boys. They're coming. England and Germany have both peaced out. England declared war on Syria. I don't know if that's a war you want to be involved in. Egypt, brother. I don't know how good of an advice it was. You know, like, I understood you pounced on Syria when it was weak, but then they were able to dedicate some troops to fighting you, and this isn't looking good for you, brother. Over here in the east, Brazil has finally done what Albania couldn't and started to knock back Greece. Looks like most of these lines have settled. Yeah, Brazil is just fighting Greece. Greece is over here? I thought this was a new country. No, Greece somehow invaded over here. Oh, brother. So Greece has basically switched places with Italy, who's now died. Poland is now at war with Turkey, France, and Lebanon. At first, the end wasn't showing, so I wonder what happened there. Might have been a little bit of a game bug. Poland, brother. It's not looking good for you. Tunisia just chilling, just hanging out. You know how they do. Who is that? I don't know. They're gone. Oh, that was Poland. Poland's got like just this little bit of land down here. Yugoslavia, my brother in Christ, you invaded Turkey in the north? Quickly knocked back. France has gotten surprisingly big. Syria, who you're at war with? You're at war with Japan, Tunisia, Mexico, Egypt, and England. What is this? This is Fantasy Map Simulator. The combined forces of France and Lebanon are not seemingly strong enough to fight back against Turkey. You can't fight Turkey. You just can't kill them. They're immortal at this point. I mean, they are getting knocked back pretty heavily now. Oh my god, Turkey. Turkey might be able to consolidate their fronts by knocking out this. Oh, Turkey and France both pieced out. Greece, how you doing, buddy? Okay, Turkey is just a warmonger. They immediately attack Japan. They peace out with one, they fight another. Who are you at war with? Everybody. Oh, Japan's not looking good for you, brother. Syria, who are you fighting? Just these guys now. They peaced out with England, so that eliminates the front, and now they can start to push back into Egypt. Oh my god, look how many troops are up here. The only thing that's standing in the way of Egypt losing land and not is just the travel time it takes for Syria to get there. Oh, England's back in the fight though, so that's going to slow down Syria's progress. Uh-oh. This looks like the swan song of Greece though. Brazil cannot be stopped. Brazil and Japan. Now, Turkey is sending troops over to help fight Brazil, so that might buy them a little bit of time. But Greece is not looking good. Greece is very ill. Please, someone get medicine. Oh my god, they're actually doing it. They're actually fighting back against Brazil. Brazil, are you at war? Just those three. Well, you are at war with Greece as... No, that's Greece over there. That's Yugoslavia. That's Japan. Japan! No! Oh my god, Japan. Oh, Japan. Another OG nation about to fall. Down falls Japan. The Federation of Brazil could not be stopped. And now they have a one-front war with just Greece and Turkey, who's their ally. Oh, Turkey is at war with France and Lebanon again. But I hope Greece was a nomadic people because they have been officially kicked out of their homeland. They now exist in purely Italy's land. Here comes Brazil to start fighting Turkey. Oh, Turkey, your one ally was gone. Oh, no, your ally's still there. I keep forgetting Greece is over in the west. But not doing a lot. Yugoslavia says, we declare war on Brazil. And here comes their 5 troops. I'm sure they'll do a lot of damage. Turkey attacked Japan for clean borders. Oh, somebody's formed over here. Who's this? Before they die. That's France. Oh, France. No, they just invaded over here. They're fighting Bulgaria. Interesting. Can we all just take a moment to appreciate that Hungary took one piece of territory? And then we're like, we're good with that. We'll just hang out here. It's fine. Bulgaria, on the other hand, goodbye. Yep, Bulgaria's gone. France has defeated them. France and Lebanon not at war with anybody right now. Syria, how you doing holding up the Triple Entente up here? You're pushing back Egypt. England is so much less of a threat now. They barely have any troops left. So Syria can just dominate through Egypt. Oh no, Egypt. Egypt. I love that you're attacking, but I don't think it's going to work out for you, brother. I think this is your swan song as well. That looks like the end of Egypt. It is. Syria. Now just having to fight Tunisia and England. If they send any troops over to England, England's cooked. But it looks like they're going to go finish off Tunisia first. Nope, they're turning to England. Oh my gosh, look at how many troops are coming up to fight England. Can't decide where they want to go. They keep defending their territory. They're not taking territory. Like this group of units is like forever stuck in the sea. They just keep going back and forth. Rip Egypt. Yep, rip Egypt indeed. Oh, and Syria's turning their attention to Turkey. If Syria could just pick a direction they would want to go, they'd be very strong. But they keep defending all their territory and sending a lot of troops who are very far away to do so. Korea has spawned. I don't think Korea is going to make it, though. A lot of troops coming down to knock out Korea. Who's this coming in? Mexico! Look at you doing stuff! Yeah, but that's going to be the end of Korea. Once again. Goodbye, Korea. Oh, they took another territory. That's it. They don't have any more troops left. That's the end of Korea once again. Excuse me, this is a nation? Korea still exists on these tiny islands over here. Good for them. Who is this just spawned? That's Greece. Never mind. They're back in it. They're fighting Syria again. So the battlefield looks like Greece and Turkey are still friends. They're fighting Syria and Brazil. France and Lebanon are both fighting, Yugoslavia. That's a new Yugoslavia. Who is this? That's Lebanon. And then China hanging out. Oh, the Empire of Algeria has respawned. They're back in the game, doing a lot of damage up north. Egypt has come back into the game. Iraq is in the game. Morocco is in the game. They're fighting out against Greece. And France and Lebanon have both declared war on Turkey and Greece. So Brazil, quietly accumulating a lot of strength. Looks like they're getting attacked by the second Yugoslavia. And who is this? New Lanka is in the game. Nicaragua is in the game too. So Syria just dealing with a lot of rebellions right now. The big winner of this has got to be Brazil, though. Weird country names? Yeah, now we're starting to get into the point where there's new country names popping up. Like New Lanka, and then Nicaragua has spawned, but they're basically out of this one. Egypt is coming back with their second empire. And then who is this invading? Brazil is invading Greece down here. They've been able to kick them off all the way. They got rebel problems of their own. Finland has come back into the game. And it's starting to knock down Greece. Looks like another rebellion has spawned up. Poland. Nope, Poland's just fighting for Greece. Turkey has fallen, though. We completely missed that. And this is Turkey here. Nope, that's Zovana. And Brazil dealing with some rebels of their own. They have the Federation of Midden and the Horlings. And then who is this? That's also Turkey. Okay, so Turkey came back. They have another theocracy. Brazil now on the back foot. The Horlings are coming in strong. You gotta watch out for those Horlings, so let me tell you. Oh my goodness. The Horlings and Poland are just chewing through Brazil. Brazil cannot get a break here. Okay, so I think this is a game a lot like age of conflict where you have to get rid of rebels for the game to end. Now, what is Syria doing through all this? Did they peace out with everybody? They took out England, and they don't have a single thing to do. Now, if we take a look at the stats, Syria's in first, France is in second, Poland is in third, which is very surprising. But the new coming of Poland's taking a lot of territory for themselves. France is fighting down Zovana down here. Are they still friends with Lebanon? They are. Now, they're also at war with the Republic of Horling because their Horling's taking France's territory in the west, or the east. And Syria is now entered into a war with France, which means they're also at war with Lebanon. But France is very occupied. And they're just making short work of France. Lot of troops down here. Morocco's declared war on Syria, though. I think they have enough troops to be able to defend most of this, but apparently not. Morocco's making some strong pushes. Most of Syria's troops were down here. They're being redeployed. They're also having to fight against Poland now. Now they're starting to get back into fighting Morocco, and Morocco does not have a lot of territory. In fact, they're about to lose their capital, and now they have in fact lost it. So Morocco might have picked the wrong side in that fight. As in fact, now down they fall. They're out of the game. Morocco once again done. Hey, look at Hungary taking land. They're fighting Turkey. Oh, they had it for a second. China took it away from them. China making a good push, though, through Turkey. And the empires of France and Lebanon are falling very fast. Who is taking this thing? Horlings. The Horlings are so strong. Oh, no, France. France and Lebanon, not looking good. Once rebellions themselves are now suffering from rebellions and getting absolutely throttled. And Mexico has been replaced with Havlavo. But they are getting attacked by Syria. Syria now back on the war front, fighting a bunch of small guys, but Algeria as well, and Germany. Not good for them. They almost got rid of France. But people do not like being under Syrian rule because they spawn a lot of rebels. They have new rebels over here. Haraka, Zovana's back. And they're getting throttled themselves now. The Republic of Pryavi. Let's just say that. The Republic of Pryavi is also doing a lot of damage in the south. Syria is piecing out with a number of people, but not enough. Algeria and Greece, or Germany, are done. Who is this guy? This is Sido, who was just spawned, still fighting Syria. Algeria back in the fight. They smell blood. And Brazil is almost out of this game. I think they are done. Yes, in fact, they are gone. Horlings took them over. Now it's Horlings number 1, Syria number 2. Prati is number 3, Algeria 4, Germany 5th. Syria cooking? Syria getting cooked, brother. I think their only saving grace is Prati found something else to do, which is just peace out and build up troops. They're going to be a scary boy. Oh, now they're fighting Poland. They don't have that many troops, though, to be honest with you. Not for a country of their size. Poland's got a lot more troops and is actually going to be pushing them back for a while. And is Pryavi fighting Horlings as well? Or no, that is Hungary over there. Hungary is allied to China. They're fighting down Turkey again. Oh, Poland fell quickly, though. Pryavi just sent one big wave and just took out Poland. And Germany's turned into a theocracy now. They're a different color. They used to be green, now they're red, and they're fighting Pryavi as well. Did you play TT? Yeah, we did. What's the end goal? The end goal, I think it was domination, but I think we're going to turn off rebels at this point. If we can. Doesn't look like you can turn off rebels. So Germany looks like they're getting pushed off the mainland. Syria's not fighting anyone. Looks like... Oh, now Parati and Horlings are going to fight. So that's the 1 and 2 powers in the world fighting each other. Horlings aren't fighting anybody else. But Parati is also fighting... Oh, no, they've peaced out with Germany. So now they're just fighting each other. Oh, and Algeria dealing with some... Oh, that's done. Never mind. I'm married to the game? What game, Poe? TT? I mean, I feel like to be a clan leader, you have to really love the game. All games? Nice. So the Paratis kicked off the Horlings, and now they go into the Horlings. Just at war with Parati, but Syria's declared war on Parati as well, so that's going to be really rough for them. Actually, I hate TT. I only play it because of my gang of friends. Yeah, I get that. I feel that. Now, who is up north? Is that... That's a different country. So it's Syria and the Horlings are just fighting Priati, and Priati's getting kicked back on all fronts. You can't mess with the Horlings, I think, is the lesson we're all learning today. Oh, Syria turned and fought the Horlings. They allied with the Prati, or at least kind of pseudo-alliance, as now they're just pushing very heavily into the Horlings, knocking them off their continent. The Horlings have now become the dominant force to being on the back foot pretty heavily. And it looks like Algeria is expanding their influence by taking on Zovana. They're also allied to Germany, but Zovana is allied to the Kingdom of France. Uh-oh, more rebels are spawning. We have the Kingdom of Krasil. And at one point before it goes, Hey Lavo was in the game. Don't forget them. Oh, they're still down there. But Algeria is doing a lot of work against them. They're just attacking them, so that should be a quick war, as Germany's already reached them and down they fall. So it looks like Zavana's about to fall. The Horlings are on the back foot. Look how many people are coming over from Syria to fight. Ooh, that's gonna be really rough. But here comes the Horlings' big army. They're taking territory back. But the Syrians have moved up to the north. They're losing all the territory that they're gaining. Here they come to defend. Now, the Prayati's focusing on the south too. Horlings have a little bit of trouble having to split their army so much. In fact, it's just collapsing at this point. Oh my gosh, this might be the end of the Horlings. Their armies are basically gone. Oh, I don't think it's going to last long for the Horlings. Everyone's favorite country is out the window. They only have 3 territories left, 1 territory left. They're out of the game. My God. Is there no civility in this world? China, who you're fighting? You're fighting Turkey. Uh-oh. Syria and Prayati are now fighting each other over their newfound gains. Prayati making some good pushes in the west. Syria making some good pushes in the east. Barlavo has entered the game, into the chat. They're fighting Prayati as well. Algeria and Germany are both fighting Syria. Oh no. Oh no, Syria. Not like this. Is there anyone you're not at war with? You're not at war with France, you're not at war with China or Turkey. Good for you. I think we're going to start to see Syria losing big swaths of territory. Algeria has really come out of nowhere to be a big champion. Look at how many fronts Algeria is fighting them on too. Syria just cannot hold this. Republic of Takatov has spawned in Syria, knocking them down too. Hayati has peaced out with everybody but Barlavo. Syria having to deal with a lot of problems though. Algeria is so strong. They peace out. So now the only one that Syria's at war with is Tatavo, but now Pratavi and China and Algeria all fighting each other. Germany, you are just friends with France, so you gave up your friendship with Algeria. China's getting absolutely destroyed over here, but Algeria is doing nothing but eating over here in the west. Getting a lot of territory uncontested from Prayati. Yeah, the only original country that was here from the start is Syria. Wasn't Algeria in the start? Oh my gosh, here come the Pryatis though. They finished off China, and now they're looking to reinforce the front against Algeria. Algeria does not have the troops for this. Oh my gosh. They're losing land so fast. You gotta react faster than that, Algeria. You're in a lot of trouble, brother. They have some troops down here. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Prayati's got an entire continent to draw from. Oh, Prati. You just destroy people. Oh no, Syria's into the battle too. You just can't get ahead, buddy. Anytime you start to get a strong push somewhere, someone else spawns. And anytime Algeria or Syria does a single thing, they spawn a new rebel. Look at that. Tottenham and Greece have spawned. Turkey's now fighting against Prati, but they're absolutely getting throttled. And Algeria had a big rebellion as well. The theocracy of Benin has succeeded. And Prati and Algeria pieced out. So now Prati, I think, just got Syria as an enemy and Turkey. But Turkey's relegated to their island over here. Oh no, Syria. Who knew it was going to be like this? Our last original player in the game is about to fall. The borders have been consolidated. France is even getting involved. I think we wave goodbye to Syria. I don't think they can survive this. Algeria's got involved too. Oh no. Goodbye, Syria. You did so well for so long, but they're out of the game. Algeria landing the killing blow. Now Prati is at peace with everybody. Algeria has declared war on the second coming of Greece. So now we're starting to get down to some big players. Yeah, here's Prati as well. Looks like we got big boys of Prati and Algeria. If we look at our stats, Prati's far ahead in first place. Algeria's in second place, about half their troops. Third place is irrelevant Germany, hanging out in the corner. And that's the second coming and falling of Greece. So quickly done. And here comes the big fight. Algeria and Prati are fighting each other once again. Now both much stronger than the last time they met. Algeria initially got a good push over here, but Prati quickly kicked him off the eastern continent and are now just pushing everywhere. Oh, Algeria, you did not have the troops for this. Or maybe they did. The lines are starting to settle, but Algeria is getting a push. Looks like it's over. I don't know. I thought Prati had this. They still have a lot more strength than Algeria, but they're not getting the strong pushes that Algeria is. Yeah, Algeria has a much better economy than Prati does. They're in a deficit, so they're really struggling to fight anything right now. With Algeria's strong power, it doesn't matter because they have no economy to back it up. They might have a lot of manpower to pull from. It's basically like Russia. They're sending troops to the front lines. Some of them will have rifles, some of them will have ammunition. But neither will have both. They're running out of troops quickly. Yeah, turns out the tactic of sending soldiers to the front is actually kind of working out. Although they're mostly stalemating, to be honest with you. It's not going to be until somebody else enters this fight that we're really going to see a champion. Oh, France is into the fight. So has Tottenham, who I think I called Tottenham earlier. But Algeria, you pieced out with Prati. Basically, Algeria and Prati are like, well, let's just eliminate these small people first. They keep getting in the way of our big fight. Germany, brother, I don't think this was a fight you need to get involved in. Algeria was not as weak as you once thought. A lot of rebels spawning in the Empire of Priati, though. I think it was their catastrophic economy. Now rebels everywhere. Japan is back. Nington is back. Usaki is there. A lot of new countries spawning up. Oh my gosh. Priati is falling so fast. Germany was destroyed almost immediately. Algeria is at war with France. And who is this? That's Germany down there. So not quite done. But Priati, oh my gosh, they basically lost their entire continent. The Horlings are back. The Fourth Republic of the Horlings. Brazil has also come here. France is out of the game. Algeria, you're at war with Noyang, which is about to be destroyed by the Horlings, of course. And then Germany still, who you've kind of forgotten about. But here comes the troops to destroy Germany. Oh no, Germany, no! Not like this. Germany's gone. Now, stats, Algeria's in first place. How's the economy? Population's Algeria. Economy, Algeria's in first place. Algeria's gonna be really scary. Oh no, they're fighting the Horlings. Everyone's fighting the Horlings. The world knows what a threat the Horlings can be. Everyone immediately declares war on them. You can't let a Horling stand unopposed. So we have Japan, Brazil, Turkey again, Schubarnford, Binsk, and Nington, which is about to be destroyed. You have Kandu down here. You have Myanmar up there. Algeria is now facing its own rebels with Blago, Syria, and Ivansk. The Horlings are gone. Not like this. It's now Algeria's turn to fall. Empire spawning everywhere. Egypt is back. Welcome back to the game, Egypt. We missed you. Syria, welcome back. Greece is back. How quickly a nation can fall. Algeria went from holding all of the landmass, all the economy, all the population to basically being destroyed in a matter of seconds before our eyes. Will this game ever end? I don't know. And Algeria, the once mighty empire, has now been defeated. Our map looks basically at the start of the game. Priati somehow still lives. Calling this game as a stretch? No, it's a simulation game at the same time. It's a genre of game. I understand what you're trying to say. Like, it doesn't have any active input from me, but it could. Like, I could impact things. the third kingdom of Greece is actually in kind of what pseudo Greece would look like. I would really like a way to make this so there's no rebellions. Yeah, he doesn't have that in here. Because the rebellions are just crazy. Like, none of these countries were in the beginning of the game. We're on, like, the third gen of countries that were once the lead are now getting destroyed, like Priati. So just to kind of keep you up to speed, we got Egypt fighting Greece up here. We got Lingdu. Palazillo. Oh my gosh. The names. Hold on. Can I change the names? No. I wonder if it's possible to have a winner. I don't know. I don't know at this point. Nations just keep spawning. The Horlings are back. Go get them, Horlings. You got this. Oh no, Turkey saw the Horlings and they destroyed them again. I think we'll play this to the AD 500. The Horlings are back again. You can't keep them down. I think this is them. Yep, that's the Horlings. To be honest, I think there's too many rebellions for there to be a winner. I think so too. And I don't know how you can make a game like this and not play it and see that it never ends and then be like, yeah, love this. Like, every good game has an end, you know? What's the name of this game? This is Fantasy Simulator. Because now we're on the third kingdom of Egypt. Can you place troops to influence it? Yeah, well, I mean, we can do stuff. Let's just say you are going to be allied to Syria. And you are going to be allied to Pravada. And that you're all going to attack Binsk. You're going to truce with these guys. Let's try and get this down to 3 big players. You're going to truce with you. You're going to attack you. You're attacking them good. Hold on. What if we do like 1,000,000? Place your army here. That broke the game. I kid you not, that broke the game. I can't place 1,000,000. Tip. A country typically has at most a few hundred armies. Placing too many may cause severe lag. Here's what we'll do. We'll close the program. We'll try it on a smaller map. I do want to check the workshop though really quickly to see if there's a mod for rebellions. Because I can't be the only one. Here, let's search rebellion. No. I love how the game's called Fantasy Map Simulator and the first thing everyone wants to do is add real world stuff. Alright. Try this again. Give me a small map. Smaller. Smaller. Okay. Let's try this. We're going to set it at 4 speed. To see if it's even possible for the game to end. Now, what happens if I give you... Oh, here's how we can do. Fight to the end. What just said everyone to bully the weak. Oh, there's a lot. Here's what we'll do. We'll tell everyone to fight to the end. We'll keep all their stuff, but we'll tell everyone to fight to the end. There we go. Hold on. How did I get the... There we go. Ah! Okay. Here's how we do it. We enable all rebellions. Okay, so let's get another map. Let's get the... How did I do that? Map editor. Close. No. How did I get the names?
Okay, generate map. I'll only get a cool looking one. What is this game? This is Fantasy Map Simulator. Okay, this is a good one. Now, how did I get the culture set? There we go. Generate a map. Okay, so we have started a new game. Bro, we'll figure out the intro here in a second. The game wasn't ending, and I accidentally added 1 million troops, and that didn't quite work out, which is make sure global demands are on. Enable rebellions. Good. So the game has an end. And let's take a look at our players in this game. So we have China number 1, Korea number 2, Brazil number 3, Libya number 4, and Canada number 5. Now, each country has their own kind of strengths and weaknesses. So some will fight to the end, some will do total war, some will be well trained, some will not be. So this will be an interesting one to see how this one plays out. Now that there are no more rebellions to spawn, because rebellions just keep spawning and no one ever gets a lead here. Let's go ahead and lower this to 3 speed to get to know our players. So it looks like Korea is fighting just about everybody. China's fighting everybody. Brazil is allied to Yugoslavia. I hate this map, to be honest with you. There's so many countries. Here, map appearance. Okay, this is a lot better one. All right, let's take a minute. Make sure that rebellion's not enabled. Okay, so here is our new map. So it looks like we have 3 islands that are a big concern. Taking a look at our statistics. Power, Libya's in first, Canada's in second, China's in third. Population, Canada, Libya, Romania. And then economy, Libya has the best economy, followed by China. So the big ones we're gonna have to look out for is Libya. And then where is China? This China? That's Turkey. China's up here. Okay, so that's gonna be our big players. Let's see how this one goes. Looks like Bulgaria is peaced with France over here. Libya is fighting down Algeria and Norway. Egypt hanging out. Netherlands are there. Canada is fighting Romania and Argentina, but they're allied to Luxembourg. China is allied to Turkey and is fighting Argentina. So things aren't looking good for Argentina. They're fighting a number of people. And who it looks like France has lost a lot of territory. In fact, France looks like they're going to be the first to fall. They got 1 province left. They just keep going into Poland to grab more territory. Poland able to fight back though. France on the defensive, but they're out of the game. Poland dealt the killing blow. Libya is now not at war with anybody, so they pick a fight with the Federation of Saudi Arabia and Iran, knocking down south. Turkey took out their opponent, and they're sitting pretty with a good alliance with Turkey. And now they both fight Canada and Luxembourg. So this is going to be a big fight to determine who has real strength in the East. Is it going to be Luxembourg and Canada, or is it going to be Turkey and China? Bulgaria is starting to knock down Poland, though. They're quickly going to be out of this. Iran is making big pushes into Libya. Libya, I thought, was going to make quick work of them. But in fact, it was the other way around. Poland down to their last 3 provinces, last 2 provinces. The troops are moving in. Poland is just defending their last territory. They're trying to push out. But all for naught, and down they fall. Now Egypt has turned their attention to Bulgaria, starting to knock them down. Bulgaria doesn't look like they have the defenses they once wanted, as now they're falling pretty heavily. A stalemate has mostly developed between China and Luxembourg, Canada and Turkey. Canada having to fight also Romania down there. Who is this? This is Bulgaria. Yeah, Bulgaria is really weak right now. With the combined power of the Netherlands and Egypt, I don't see how they're going to get out of this one. And down falls Libya. Iran emerges as the power horse in the West. Really strong contingency of power over here. Yugoslavia still exists down here, but here comes Iran with all their troops. They're setting sail to fight down Yugoslavia, who might actually take out Iran's ally of Saudi Arabia. But here comes the Iranis, starting to push back against Yugoslavia. I don't know if they have the troops to do this, even though they have such big manpower. They just weren't able to do anything with it. In fact, they peace out with Yugoslavia. Now fighting down England over here on this little tiny island. Over here in the north, China has defeated Luxembourg, knocking them all the way down. China is going to be an absolute powerhouse here. We look at the stats. Iran's in first place, Egypt second, China third. And it looks like the combined efforts of Canada and Turkey and Romania are making headway against Canada. Luxembourg still exists. China did not finish them off, and they're doing some damage into Turkey. Egypt has actually now pieced out and become allies with Bulgaria, so that is going to do a lot of protection with them. I think they were both afraid of what Iran was going to do, as they took out England and now set their sights on Japan. Japan does not have a lot of troops. But how is Iran going to stand up against this alliance between Turkey and China? Oh my goodness, they just destroyed Canada. And now they just have Luxembourg left, and that's their only person they're at war with. Last territory for Luxembourg. Down they fall. They're destroyed. I think Libya will win. I think you bet on the wrong horse. Who is this coming in? That's Italy. Oh, Italy making some pushes against Romania. So is the Philippines. Now, Italy and Netherlands are allied. Philippines is not allied to a single person and is at war with everybody. Turkey making a strong push into the Philippines. Oh my gosh, they're losing territory hand over fist right now. And down fall the Philippines. Belgium will deal the killing blow. Belgium and I believe that is Turkey. The Netherlands are not going to be long for this war without any allies themselves. Who is this that's come up? That is Belgium. Belgium has some awkward borders. I don't think they're going to do very well, as Turkey's now set their sights on them. But Romania has also joined this fight. Now, China, how are you doing? You're just existing up north. Not a bad move. Iran has finished up Japan and has now set their sights on Yugoslavia. So doing a good job consolidating the West here will help them keep their troops in one position and not fight on a multi-front war. And Belgium looks like they're done for, except Egypt has now joined the fight with Turkey. Turkey is no longer allied to China. China's sitting there very quietly. I bet if we check the stats, yeah. Economy, China has the best. Now, power, Turkey. But I don't know how long Turkey's going to last. What was Turkey's economy? Turkey's economy is fourth. So they're not in for a good time right now, as they're losing land to Egypt and Romania. Iran ceding their getting a little bit of opportunity out of their own. They're trying to fight Bulgaria, but they have not finished Yugoslavia down south. We should do this on Twitch so we could do betting on which country's going to win. So the world's mostly devolved into a little bit of a stalemate. Yugoslavia actually getting a foothold on Iran. So Iran's knocking down Bulgaria, but Yugoslavia's knocking them down. Turkey is really stalemated. I mean, they're still at war with everybody, but not a lot of territory is getting moved. Egypt is now moving the borders as I say that. Romania doesn't have a lot of troops to throw at this either. In fact, is Egypt? No, Egypt. Yeah, Egypt is at war with Romania as well. China just sitting back though. Oh wait, did they ally Turkey? They did. So now Turkey's got a little bit more reinforcements. I don't think it's going to matter very much. You don't see a lot of green coming down from the northeast to help out, as Egypt is just clearing house with Turkey. Somehow Belgium holding the line in the middle. Egypt has pieced out with Turkey. It is now just fighting Romania and Belgium, but still not able to get down the Belgians. The Turkish has also joined in on fighting Belgium. They're fighting down Iraq as well, so they're fighting 3 people. Egypt fighting 2. Iran is in their fight with Bulgaria and Yugoslavia still. Italy just hanging out, you know how they do. And China trying to help out their ally, but they're not gaining anything. They're also fighting down a little bit of Iraq, and Iraq looks like they might fall here. Oh, Belgium finally starting to lose territory, finally starting to get defeated. They have not been able to push out, but man, are they good at defense. And in fact, Iraq has fallen. Belgium still holding the line. Down to the last territory. I think that's going to be it for the Belgians. And in fact, they do fall. Turkey declares war on Bulgaria. Egypt is at war with Iran. So not good for Iran. Now yes, China is getting involved. They're sending troops to the front lines as well. And Bulgaria had a strong push against Iran, but doesn't look like they're going to be able to hold out for too much longer with the Turkish and Chinese alliance just making lots of headway in the east. Now, Iran is falling and ceding a lot of territory to Egypt as well. And it doesn't look good for Iran. They were able to hold off the Yugoslavians, but not able to capitalize on the strength they had in the early game, as Egypt just mows through them. The only thing slowing down the Egyptians is the travel time to each province. They're facing basically no resistance here. Now, Iran does have a little bit of territory left, but it doesn't look like Egypt cares that much. They're fighting Romania, so they're sending a lot of their troops home to go finish off the Romanians. The Yugoslavans, though, get the last laugh on Iran as they finish up their island territories, and that is the end of them. Bulgaria does sign a peace treaty with Yugoslavia. I don't know how much that's going to do, but Egypt has now turned on Turkey. So that's going to be really bad for Turkey. China is still there, but they have not been able to gain any territory for themselves, as they've been mostly sending their troops to try and help Turkey. But Turkey keeps biting off more than they can chew, and in fact, this looks like the swan song of Turkey. Egypt is just pushing through with a lot of force. So Egypt has emerged as your powerhouse. If we take a look at the stats, economy is still China. Egypt second, though. Now, if we take a look at power, it's Egypt by far and away 3 times the strength of Turkey, who's in second place. China, all the way down in third, has never really been able to develop any kind of power situation for themselves. Mostly just helping out their ally. Now, Romania is still at war with Egypt, making some pushes down south, but Egypt really focusing on Turkey, pushing them back on all fronts, is Egypt. Now, Egypt is not at war with China, but China is at war with them. And who is this? That is Bulgaria, still in the game. Got a couple islands, but they lost that one. So, in fact, they are defeated. No, Bulgaria is still over here. Bulgaria, who are you fighting? You're fighting Turkey and China. Uh-oh, someone just declared war. Who was that? That's Italy, getting it back in the fight. Go, Italy! Yugoslavia has also joined the war against Egypt. Egypt came close to just being outright to win this, but the fact that everyone's turning against them right now, it's going to be real hard for Egypt to be able to withstand. Bulgaria's at war with them, Yugoslavia, Italy, Romania, Turkey, and China. I think everyone in the board, China's in a pseudo war, is at war with Egypt. Egypt bringing a lot of forces to bear against Bulgaria, though. Might be smart to get a player out of this game. Just eliminate how many threats you do have. As Yugoslavia is trying, but not able to take any territory. Bulgaria has fallen. They are out of this game. China officially declares actual war against Egypt. So the whole world against Egypt at this point. And Egypt has kicked off Yugoslavia off their mainland. They're bringing a lot of forces over here in the east. Italy doesn't have a lot to offer in terms of troops. I don't know how effective they're going to be. Romania and Turkey have not been able to capitalize on a weaker eastern front, though. They're taking a little bit of territory, but not nearly as much as they need. And here comes the western side of Egypt back into fighting Turkey. That's going to be a tough one for Turkey to be able to hold back on. Romania kind of being the silent one, getting a little bit of territory, not facing too much Egyptian resistance here. Romania needs sovereign wealth fund. True, this is true. And it looks like Egypt has run out of steam. They are getting pushed back on all fronts, minus the Yugoslavian. Are they still at war? Yes, Yugoslavia has landed now too. Yugoslavia, with a small population, is having a hard time getting any kind of a beachhead in Egypt's lands. Egypt now looks like they're turning their attention on Romania a lot, getting some of their territory back. Still fighting Turkey in the north, mostly a stalemate. China not able to do anything, despite the fact that they're at war. They're only helping Turkey. They just want to be in second place at the end of this day. But now Turkey making a strong push into Egypt, really starting to take some territory here. As Egypt is having to dedicate a lot of forces over here in the east to keep Yugoslavia at bay, maybe too many. They might be prioritizing their defense a little bit more, too much than their offense. As now Italy's in fact made a beachhead of their own. I think that's going to be quickly repelled though, but at what cost for Egypt as Turkey keeps taking more and more land? Yo, how can I contact the trade development conquest developer? I accepted a Steam playtest, but there's a year limit. The game's coming out, I think, or it's gonna be on Steam Next Fest later this month, so it's gonna be coming out. At the end of the day, the guy's gotta make money, so I can't let everyone play the game. China finally taking their first territory, actually give it away to Turkey. That was a little bit weird. They're just giving all their land to Turkey. Turkey making a strong push for the main continent, though. Almost kicked Egypt completely off. Egypt sending a lot of troops in now, as Yugoslavia looks like they might have pieced out. In fact, they did. So Egypt can now focus on one front war. But it might have been a little bit too little too late here, as Turkey is still pushing Egypt back, despite the renewed efforts here on the Eastern Front. Romania, are you done? No, you're still fighting as well. And just when you thought they were out, Egypt, now contained to only having to fight on one front, is able to withstand the might of Turkey, Romania, and China all at once, getting some ground back for themselves. It's mostly a stalemate, but the fact that Egypt's still in this just shows their resolve. They're a strong country. Turkey should have outright won this, but their economy is not the best. Yeah, now we have fully stalemated here. No one's able to get the edge on each other. Whatever territory gets taken, gets quickly taken back. We're in trench warfare right now. And just about anytime you think that someone's getting an advantage, the other one pushes back. Romania, have you pieced out? You're still at war. You're just not really sending any troops over there. Oh, but Turkey turns on Romania. I don't know if that's a good decision from Turkey. They definitely needed their help. I think they got frustrated with Romania not sending a lot of troops to help them fight Egypt. And that was the upper hand that Egypt needed to get some ground. And now they're very heavily pushing against Turkey. The only thing slowing them down is China constantly trying to boat into them. But Egypt gaining a lot of land as Turkey put a lot of focus on Romania. Looks like a big mistake by Turkey could cost them the game here. But the further Egypt pushes in, the more easy it is for China to land. So China's still a threat to Egypt. Yugoslavia still sitting peacefully by. I don't think they have a ton of troops right now. And Italy exists. That's all you need to know about Italy at this point. They don't have a ton of troops. I don't know how much of a war effort they could get facing off against Egypt right now. But Egypt now gaining a lot of land against Turkey. Romania mostly holding the line, not getting a ton of territory themselves, as Egypt is able to push through and Romania is not. An unlikely pairing, as these guys are still technically at war with each other as well. But now that Egypt has come against the border of Romania, they're slowing down a lot because they're also fighting the Romanians. Turkey now finally turning the tide against Romania. It's mostly been a stalemate with Egypt over here in the east, but Romania losing a lot of territory right here, almost uncontested for Turkey. So getting Romania out of the way will consolidate this down to a 2v1 with Turkey and China fighting Egypt. Egypt has been holding their own this entire game. You have to ask the question, at what point do they start to lose? Can they lose? They just keep switching lines with Turkey despite overwhelming numbers. Turkey really needs to finish up down here, and in fact, they do. Romania is now out of this game, as Italy and Yugoslavia have been relegated to basically nothing. Their island troops are just not strong enough to be able to support anything, despite the fact that Italy is at war with Egypt. China keeps gaining land, but giving it to Turkey, and Turkey looks like they might finally be getting the push that they need to be able to take some land. A strong push down here. Big wars in was that Pringles? Prington, and they've taken grass. China actually holding land for themselves now. Egypt looks like they're on the back foot finally. They held out strong, but they just didn't have the alliance they needed to be able to win this game. Now the question does turn, does China at some point turn on Turkey? If they're gonna do that, oh no, Turkey turns on China. Turkey thought they had it in the bag and are now turning on China. China not really putting up a big defense though, never really having a giant army. It might have been too soon for Turkey. You can't write off Egypt. Egypt, we know, is incredibly strong, and Turkey diverting even some of their troops to go fight China is going to be hard for them to be able to defend the Eastern Front and the Western Front at the same time. But Turkey, despite everything, is gaining land. They're not losing really anything to China. They're gaining land on Egypt, and that's all they really need to do to win the game. If one of these two powers falls, it's going to be Turkey's game. You know what we're going to do? We're going to tell you to attack Italy. Let's do something, buddy. I want you to do well. I think these two are broken. Go, Yugoslavans. Yugoslavia does not want to fight. They're very peaceful lads. Oh, and a big breakthrough for Egypt. This might have been all they need. Turkey's had to divulge a lot of troops over here, or divert a lot of troops over to fight China to keep them from having a beachhead, and Turkey is now on the war front. And Egypt just keeps pushing, but Turkey now with a lot of force. If Turkey could have just held off one front, they'd be doing so well, but they keep diverting a lot of troops over here to keep China at bay. So we're right back to where we started with Turkey and Egypt, both kind of at this stalemate here in the middle. Hey. Look at it. Oh, I was about to say, look at Italy taking land. Cheers for them. Just got here. How's it going? We're in quite the trench warfare between Turkey fighting down Egypt and China. They both keep gaining land, but are not able to hold it. There you go. Give China a little bit of an army. Give you an army too. Do something. You're just so peaceful. Don't tell anyone I did that. I just want something to happen. China now establishing a beachhead of their own over here in the east might be the break in the stalemate that it was needed. But Turkey, very strong. I don't know how much China's going to be able to hold this land, but they're finally able to take some territory for themselves. Looks like Egypt, Turkey still at a little bit of a trench war stalemate, but China eating away at the east is going to change Turkey's trajectory pretty heavily here. But China seems to have run out of steam and is quickly getting knocked back. Now, is this going to be enough territory gains for Egypt over there in the west to make a difference? Because a large force of Turkey has been dealing with China. And even though Egypt's pushing on all fronts, here comes the Turkish to fight back, immediately taking the territory back. The Italians are also here. They're giving it their all. Go Italians. They have a single province down the south. Quickly taken away. Ooh, Yugoslavia getting involved, finally fighting down Egypt. They've been saving for a while, quickly establishing a beachhead for themselves. This could be trouble for Egypt. Turkey just needs something to go well for them for one moment, and they could potentially win this game. Now, I don't know if a strengthened Yugoslavia is exactly what they were hoping for, but at least it diverts a little bit of troops away from their front. And in fact, who did they peace out with? They peaced out with Yugoslavia. Egypt, very weakened though. Turkey still fighting on all fronts. Can they get the upper hand finally? It's still quite the stalemate here. I don't know what's going on with Turkey. They have so much land, but they're just having to divide their attention. If they would just peace out with one nation, I think they could have a chance. Yugoslavia back on the war front though against Egypt. The moment they got a little bit of ground, Yugoslavia says back it for we're back at it. So Turkey now taking advantage of depleted Egyptian lines. This could spell the end for Egypt. A well-fought fight, I should say, as they've been at this for hundreds of years, holding the line against Turkey. Give the Italians more army? Sure. They immediately peaced out with everyone. A lot of Italians. Let's play God here a little bit. Let's just give more the Italians more armies. Look at how many they have down there. What if the smallest country wins this? Oh my gosh, they actually declared war on Turkey. Oh no, Turkey, I might have just ruined your chances of winning the game. The Italians, they come with force. They can't be stopped. Oh, I gave them too much power. I'm so sorry, Turkey. There's nothing I could do. I could give Turkey troops, but I don't want to. The Italians need something to go well for them. They start with like 2 provinces. Now the Egyptians have kicked off the Yugoslavs altogether. Now with the combined forces of a slightly inflated Turkey or Italy and Egypt, I don't know how well Turkey's going to do here. Here, Egypt, have some troops, buddy. There you go. You get 200 more. Go fight everyone. Have something to do, Egypt. I believe in you. I might have gave Egypt too much power. I don't know how Turkey's holding this back. I've really inflated the game against Turkey for comedic reasons, and they're still holding their line. Call it divine intervention, but I think we gave enough for Egypt to be able to turn the tide against Turkey. China's even landed. Go China. We believe in you. Here, China, why don't you have a couple troops? You gotta root for the underdog, you know? What if you had troops? How much abuse can Turkey take is the real question. Apparently a lot. Turkey, I've been awful to you. Let's give you 200. Go get him, buddy. Divine intervention, divine birthright, or birth rates just going out the window. Go get him, Turkey. Divine intervention, if you will. All right, now we give Egypt some troops. Settle things out. Oh my god, Turkey keeps going. What are your bonuses, my guy? You have cavalry tradition, and I saw, I conquered. I don't know really what that does. Increased combat effectiveness attacking. Oh, that's why they've been able to... Oh my god, they took out Egypt. The monsters. Turns out when you start playing God, things happen. But now Turkey's in a war with Yugoslavia, so it's not like they eliminated a frontier. They're still at war with the rest of the world, minus Italy, who I also gave 1 million troops to, or 100 troops to, because it'd be funny. Uh-oh, Yugoslavia. It's not looking good for you, buddy. I'm so sorry, Yugoslavia. I might have kind of killed you. Turns out when you give Turkey any troops, they just win the game. They're just too strong. Oh my gosh, China, I'd even check up here. China fell. China, what were your bonuses? You sucked. Fight till the end, manifest destiny, and you also had cavalry tradition. So China out of this game now. Yugoslavia out of the game. Just mild Turkey, so we might as well just finish this and tell you to attack Italy. And watch the swarms come through. The many dots of the Italians will go out in time. The overwhelming force of Turkey cannot be stopped. Oh my gosh. And Turkey is your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Not gonna be honest with you, I did add some troops, but I don't think the result was gonna be any different. Turkey just having this, what was it called? I came, I saw, I conquered. They just will not give in. Bonuses to attacking. Just would not let them lose. They could not be stopped. But that has been Fantasy Map Simulator. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day. But for now, boys, I'll see you in the next one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's also where we're going to end the stream. Hope you had fun. I think what we could do next time is incorporate chat a little bit more. Where like every 10 minutes we'll do a poll of like what to do, how to play God, maybe spin a wheel, have a random effect. I think that could be fun. But for now, boys, thanks for being here. I'll see everybody tomorrow.